Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's been a minute. I am alive. YouTube, I am alive. McGuigan here, Goobs. I haven't uploaded in like 10 months. I know I'm a shitty YouTuber, but MLB 21 is just around the corner. Today we're going to be taking a little deep dive into the article that was released by Push today. It involves the Create a Stadium in MLB The Show 21, and I'm gonna go over this and reveal what aspects there are to the Create a Stadium, and it is in online play, and I'm gonna give my kind of thoughts on it. So we're just gonna kind of skim through this article here. Drop a like if you enjoy this video. Hit the sub button. We're gonna try and hop back on the grind for YouTube before MLB 21 comes out. I've been a little bit busy with work recently. That's a whole another story I can go over why I haven't uploaded in forever. But anyways, let's get right into this article. So a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago probably, MLB Show 20 or SDS announced that a Create a Stadium feature would be available in the Show 21 at launch. So when this first dropped, I had mixed emotions about it. I was very happy with it because it's something that probably should have been in the game for a long time, but I understand why they did, and they wanted to make it so it's like a big thing. Especially, I mean, they're going to be their biggest year yet with it being cross-platform on Xbox. So it's going to be, you're pretty well doubling the amount of people that are going to be playing your game. So yeah, this kind of just goes over a bunch of stuff here. Let's find the actual Create a Stadium here. So here we go. So they go over like the Diamond Dynasty player and your Road to the Show. So your DD cap now is leveled up through Road to the Show. I'm a big fan of that, so people can't get a juiced out cap end game, right away. So we're just gonna go over this Create a Stadium here. So it says, okay, that's cool. So obviously one of the big new additions here is a Stadium Creator, something that a lot of people have been asking for. In one of the recent trailers, there's a clip. Will you see some alien spacecrafts in the skyline? How creative can we expect to get? So this just pretty well goes over the graphics part of it and like the stuff that you can do. So you can basically create whatever you want, and the editor is very smart. Let's say stands, for example, because that was always going to be a head scratcher. How do you get the stands right if people change the outfield walls? So the way that it is, and I'm going to get more into it here. So in order to use your Create a Stadium in online Diamond Dynasty, it's a preset, which was the only way that they were going to be able to integrate it in the, ranked seasons, BR events, hopefully another competitive mode that they had. So it's, as you see here, it's 150 outfield wall presets. So it gives you a number of preset options. Say if it's 330 down the line, 330 down the line, 420 to center, 400 to right center, just whatever the dimensions are. It's preset, and you cannot change them at all. That's a huge W. That's the way it should be integrated. So that's to make sure that you can't have 280 down the line and 500 feet to center with 50-foot high walls. So if you use one of those presets and don't change anything, your stadium can be used online. If you change anything on the outfield wall, it's now invalid, and there's a little indicator with a bat in the top right corner of the screen, and once you touch that wall, it turns red and you can't use it online. But everything else you can change. You can pick the grass patterns, you can put 50 UFOs in the background, you can choose your batter's eye, you can mess with all that stuff, but the dimensions of the field, that is how we do competitive balance, and which is the way that it should be. So, and then below this, it just kind of goes into, like your offline, Create a Stadium, which is the way it should be. You should be able to go crazy. So there's a couple things that I'm worried about here. Obviously, I'm trying not to be a Debbie Downer, but, Create a Stadium, it's great. I personally myself focus more on the gameplay side of things compared to the customization features. I struggle making my jerseys at the start of the year, let alone trying to create a whole ass stadium. So I mean, it's great. It's great that people are getting this many customization features. I'm sure people will make some great stadiums. People will make some legit stadiums. I'm also nervous that people are going to be making stadiums where it's going to be 50 UFO neon green lights everywhere and like a white batter's eye. So it kind of goes both ways. And really, what that's going to end up doing is people are going to start home hunting even more now because I'm telling you right now, I home hunted in BR late in runs this year. It's just to make sure that I didn't play at Minute Maid or Polo Grounds or something like that. Um, People are going to home hunt because people don't want to play in an environment where it's just cheesy and it's just not fun and it's not a competitive environment. Now, hopefully, I eat my words on that, in where it's just a simple base, outfield. There's very minimal customizations. You can't really change the color of the batter's eye. And another thing that you have to worry about with, like with going as crazy as you want with, UFOs or whatever you want to put on your stadium, is there's gonna be FPS. There's gonna be lag. There's gonna be the lag issue. It's gonna be tough for some of these consoles to probably run the game smooth with all this shit in the background. Hopefully, I'm wrong on that too, but it's looking like that's what it's gonna be like. Um, so then this just goes in like your dual sense and stuff like that and audio and the main thing was really just about the stadium creator, which is once again it's a great customization feature and by all means necessary. Please go as crazy as you want in franchise mode or just offline in general. Go as crazy as you want. That's the way it should be. But as far as in a competitive environment, it should be kept as simplified as possible. I feel like most of the people can agree on that. So you can see here, you can place a tree down. So I'm just not that I'm nervous about it, but it's just like if people can shrink this batter's eye or something, or put a tree here and a tree here and a tree here, and then you can't see the ball out of the pitcher's hand, then it's a problem. But I'm really hoping that I'm wrong about that. It'll be interesting to see for sure what kind of how crazy you can go with it, because I don't think they've showed it off too much. I've been pretty busy. Like there is an SDS stream today as well, the day that I'm recording this. So I believe they are revealing 2 new legends as well. But it's gonna be one of those things that we're just gonna have to wait and see once the game comes out or once they actually show it on stream. Um, but once again, franchise offline, you should be able to go as crazy as you want. But from someone who is more on the competitive side of things, I consider myself a pretty solid player, and I've been playing the show for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This will be my 7th full year playing MLB the Show. Um, I just want it to be as simplified and as working as possible. And I don't know if this is the move, because I was pro keep it strictly offline, or if it was literally just have a set stadium, and kind of how like in FIFA, if you guys play FIFA, you can change like your seat colors, or change like for example, change the just like the pit, like the patterns. I believe they said like you can change the grass patterns, which is fine. That's not really a big deal. But if you can change like you can have 50 neon green UFOs flying all around the place and a white batter's eye, then it's just literally going to be a lag fest, and you're going to have people home hunting 24/7 again, unless people that have a good stadium, but that's just the way that's going to work out. I also saw on Twitter, I don't know if I can find it here, that there will be a stadium vault. So if you want to download somebody's create a stadium and use that, then you can, whether if it's offline or online. So that's another good one, because once people start actually making some legit stadiums and we find out the ones that do play good, then we can start to use them. Because I am really sick of playing at Ship It Stadium the last 3 years. I don't know about you guys, but I've been really sick of it. But yeah, that's pretty well it. So just to kind of wrap it up. Create a Stadium is an online play. There are presets to it. It's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully they show more of an in-depth feature before the game actually launches. We probably won't have to worry about this too much once people actually start making stadiums like a week or two into the game, because people just start making dumb shit right away, that. But once people actually start making like decent stadiums, then we can kind of be the judge on that. So I'm trying not to judge a book by its cover, but it's kind of hard considering it's just I don't have a good feeling about it. and hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully in a month's time when the game is out for a week or so, I eat my words. But it's one of those things that I'm just kind of sketchy about. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about the create a stadium option in MLB The Show 21. Hopefully you guys make some cool ass stadiums, and when the time does come around, if you guys do make some cool ass stadiums, be sure to tweet them to me. All my links down below if you want to pick up some of this fire ass merch I'm wearing. That merch will also be down in the link below. Go follow my Twitch, everything. Guys, I appreciate it. We are back on YouTube. I know this video is kind of scuffed. There's no thumbnail. You guys can probably see my OBS once I end this video. It's super scuffed. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible YouTuber. But I'm going to learn how to edit videos. Going to try and make thumbnails, stuff like that. So thank you guys for the support. We are back. I'm going to try and stream. I've been so busy with work recently, and I really should make a video on why I really stopped making content. It was mostly just like when I went back to work, I stopped because I just didn't have the time in the summer. But then when, you know, the fall came around in the winter, not that I was lazy, I didn't want to play MLB The Show 20. I really didn't. I still don't, but we only got like 3 weeks, guys. I think it's 3 weeks of the day. We got 3 weeks, and then we are free of MLB The Show 20 forever. And the Show 21 will be here. Guys, thank you. I love you all. Be sure to hit the sub button. See if we can get to 2K subs soon. I love y'all. Peace out. Don't mind my OBS studio here.